So yesterday, while discussing regarding the syllabus of this semester, I had shown you the picture or the portrait of the poet, that is Gabriel Okara, who is the author or the poet of the poem Once Upon a Time that you have for this semester as the first poem. Okay, so he is the poet Gabriel Okara. As you see him on his face or on his look, you can recognize that he is from the African country. Okay, yes, he is from an African country, that is from the place of Nigeria. Fine. So I have told you what is colonial and the post colonial yesterday. So the colonial and the post-colonial difference is that the areas or the places which were ruled by the Britishers. Remember, the areas or the places which were ruled by the British people, those are called and were called colonies or the colonies. Okay. So in Kannada or in Hindi, we call it or we name it as Vasahatu. I repeat it once again, the area or the places which were ruled by the British people in the earlier days, they are called or they are still today known as colonies. Okay, we have many colonies in many areas. So after the rule of Britishers, okay, most of the countries they as post colonies. Oh, shit. Okay, huh. The areas or the places which were ruled after which were the places became independent after the rule of Britishers, they are known as post-colonial areas. Okay, and the literature which came after the British rule is also known as post-colonial literature. So in the post-colonial literature, things were very interesting because there the things were penned regarding the change of lifestyle of human beings and how each of the person or the native person has been adapted with the new culture of the British people. See, in India, prior to the rule of British, the culture was different. Okay, we have their own native or the ethnic Indian culture. But after the rule of Britishers, now even in the dressing style, even in our talking style or in our taste, okay, we there is a slight difference, and many of us we have adapted, means we have adjusted with the British culture and their rule. Okay, so here in the poem, that is Gabriel Okara worried about such kind of a drastic change after the rule of Britishers. He talks with his son, okay, small child, regarding the drastic change between the lifestyle and the talks, the mannerism and the behavior sense of the human beings or the society and the people of the society after the rule of Britishers. Okay, he says that prior to the rule of Britishers or before that, everything was very comfortable. Okay, every person with each other was very amicable. There was very friendly relation between everybody, and we all used to have the relationship of brotherhood. But today the things have changed, my son. There is no word called innocence, there is no word called honor, there is no word called honest and truth. Okay, everything is a show off and a fake. So here, in the poem, he describes very deeply and with the deepest, greatest saddened sorrow, he explains regarding the change of lifestyle of human beings uh, uh, soon after the independence of Nigeria nation. So let's see the poem. Okay, let's see the introduction of the poet. Gabriel Okara was born in the year 1921 and died very recently, that is in 2019. He was a Nigerian poet and the first modernist poet of Anglophone Africa. Anglophone Africa means British speaking or the English language speaking Africa. So, what is he? He has a special credential mark as being the first modernist poet of Anglophone Africa. Okay, just a second. Huh. He is a descendant of a noble family of the Ichwa ethnic group and the son of a businessman. He was belonging to the ethnic group or the tribal group of Ijwa community, and he is a son of a great businessman of Nigeria. He is best known for his early experimental novels like The Voice and his award winning poetry published in The Fisherman's Invocation and The Dreamer, His Vision. Once Upon a Time is written in the backdrop of Nigerian independence from Britain. The poem Once Upon a Time is written, okay, in the backdrop of Nigerian independence from Britain. Poet seems to be shocked by the change of lifestyle, values, morals, and the total change in the worldview in the new independent country. As I have told you that before the independence of Nigeria, the things in the society was very different. Okay, the culture was different. It was very amicable, very friendly. Okay, moralistic culture, idealistic personalities, and the talks were there. But after that, everything was different. Okay, there was no word called selfless. Everything was for selfish. Okay, everybody has become selfish, and everyone started thinking about their own growth and own profit and benefits. Okay, so there was no sacrifice, there was no softness in talks. Okay, though it was there, there was no honest in talks, there was no real love. Okay, among everyone, everything was show off. Okay, and there was the death of innocence. Okay, there was the assassination of truth and honest. So poet worries about such moral and idealistic motions and feelings. So he conveys his son to a small son or to a small child how the things were earlier and how the things are now. So he asks his child not to lose the innocence that you have now. Okay, so innocence, honesty, the true and the truth love that you have today, okay, it should be continued when you grow up, after the ages. So I do read the poem once. Later we will go into the deep discussion of each of the stanzas. Are you understanding what I am saying? Yes, may I know, are you understanding it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine, fine.
Ma'am.
Okay, okay. Sorry. Oh, just a second. I had opened a different PPT. Okay, here is the PPT. Is it visible? Is it visible? Is the screen visible? Okay. I'm really sorry. Is the screen visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine, fine. So he is the poet that you have seen his portrait or the picture. So let's have a look over the main points of the poem. Okay, bullet points. Once upon a time, it is a poem written in the backdrop of Nigeria's independence from Britain, means after the independence of Nigeria. Okay, Priyadarshini, please off your video. Okay, the poet seems to be shocked. The poet seems to be shocked by the change of lifestyle, values, morals, and the total change in the worldview in the new independent country. He seems to be mourning for the passing away of life. Mourning means he was very saddened, okay? He was regretting for the passing away of life. Passing away means for the death of a moral values, okay? He was mourning, he was very saddened, he was regretting, he was repenting for the loss of innocence and a cultured life they had in the earlier days, okay? But now the things are very new, and those were not acceptable, okay? So he was mourning, okay? He was repenting, he was regretting for such dreadful good things. He says that it is a beautiful poem on the themes of childhood experience, okay? Hypocrisy, loss of innocence, and appearance versus reality, okay? Appearance versus reality means we appear something, okay, as something, but in the reality it is very different. For example, we appear, or we make someone to appear, or ourselves will be sometimes presented as that we are talking at the level most best, and we are convincing and we are consoling them at the largest extent. But in the reality it is not at all, okay? It is all drama, it is all show off. So the poet says that appearance is, the poem talks about the themes of the poem, talks about the childhood experience, the hypocrisy, loss of innocence, and the appearance versus reality. It is irony that the person is behaving in the exact way that he or she is despises. There is an implication that things cannot go back to what he remembers due to the influence of social expectations. Okay, now the things which he are expecting, like the true love, okay, courtesy, honesty, honors to and the great respect to the elders, and the innocence, so he cannot get back or re-get these things. He cannot go back to the time of his own childhood, and he cannot get back it, okay? But what he can do is he can maintain, or he can put, okay, he can input the same qualities into his child's character. So he's asking his child or the son to maintain the same quality of innocence, true love, honesty in his nature and character, that society can have a good transformation in the future days. Okay, what he lost in today's life, the society can re get it in the future days by the act of his son, or the whole generation of his son's age. Then, the poem focuses on father's attitude to a culture affected by the native African way of life. So, let me read the poem first, and we do discuss the poem later on. Okay. Once Upon a Time, which is written by Gabriel Emomotima Okara, was born on 24th of April 1921. Okay. So let's go. Let's listen to it completely, or with me simultaneously. You also make a silent reading. Once upon a time, son, they used to laugh with their hearts and laugh with their eyes, but now they only laugh with their teeth, while their eyes blocked cold eyes search behind my shadows. There was a time indeed they used to shake hands with their hearts, but that's gone, son. Now they shake hands without hearts, while their left hands search my empty pockets. See, with right hands, they shake my hands. Okay, they give shake hands or thanks to me, but their left hand searches for my pockets. If it is full, they will talk more. If it is less, if it is empty, they will break my friendship. Okay, so now they want money rather than relations. Feel at home, come again, they say. And when I come again and I feel at home once, twice, there will be no thrice. For then I find doors shut on me. Okay, so in the third stanza, he regrets for the invitation of the other person. Okay, to whose house he goes, they call him for come again. Okay, meet us again, and we shall have a good timings and or good moments. They say, but when he goes for once, twice, they invite him. Okay, with the fullest of show of smiles. But when he goes for the thrice, the doors are shut on him. They never open their doors, and it seems that they have gone out even after his instigation or even after knowing that the person is coming to their house. So he says that the homeliness, okay, or the oneness or the belongingness has gone, son. Okay, they call us for come again, feel at home, everything, but it is only a show off. Okay, they never do it or they never say it from the bottom of their heart. Let's go on to the fourth paragraph. So, I have learned many things, son. I have learned to wear many faces, like dresses. Okay? So, this taught me many lessons. I have learned many things, son. Okay? I have learned to wear many faces like dress. How do we wear dresses? Okay? On each of the occasions, we have some particular dresses. Okay? For college, we wear some different dress. Okay? And for at home, when we be at home, we wear some difference. Okay, some like casual dress. Okay, and when we attend some ceremonies or the function, we wear some different dress. And when we attend some funeral function or the death ceremonies, okay, we wear some different dresses. Okay, so here in the same way, while going office, I wear office face, means only like how the office people act with me, in the same way I wear the office face. Okay, and when I come home, okay, I wear the home face. Then after that, street face, host face, cocktail face. Cocktail face means it is filled with all the emotions. Okay, a good, bad, regret, happiness, sorrow, enjoyable. Every emotions is filled with, okay, one face, that is called a cocktail face. Okay, so he says that. So I have learned many things, son. I have learned to wear many faces like dresses I wear. Okay, faces like home face, office face, street face, host face, cocktail face, with all their confirming smiles like a fixed portrait smile. So he says that I had fixed a smile over my face. Okay, whoever comes before me, or whoever, okay, I look to whoever, I just smile at their faces. Okay, I just give a smile to them, whether it may come from bottom of my heart or doesn't, I don't mean. Okay, it is not a problem for me. But the thing is that I have to push up all the things very softly. So even though I don't get the smile from the bottom of my heart, okay, that will be an artificial smile. Okay, black blocked eyes, cold blocked eyes means everything is artificial here. So with their all confirming smiles like a fixed portrait smile, I too have one smile and I just give a smile to them. Just a second, we shall go with the next paragraph. Okay, and I have learned how to laugh without my teeth and shake hands without my heart. See, nowadays, as I have told, and we had discussed in the last paragraph, that though he doesn't get a smile from the bottom of his heart, okay, a natural smile, he gives an artificial smile. So in the same way, when we give an artificial smile, it is not a smile. Okay, it is showing our teeth. So he says that, and I have learned to laugh without with only my teeth. Okay, only laughing with your teeth, and shake hands without my heart. Okay, so I have also learned to say goodbye when I mean good riddance, to say glad to meet you without being glad. See, though, since I have met them, and even the meeting is not so glad, even the meeting is not so wonderful, okay, even the occasion is not so beautiful, but the word what I go with those are, it seems and it instigates that, and we should say forcefully that the things, the meeting, the moments which we have spent was very glad. So though it is not there, since it is not there, we should tell it very forcefully, and we should say that without being glad, we have to say that the situation, the scene, the incident, the moment was very glad, so it was glad to meet you. Okay, so here, when I mean good readiness, to say glad to meet you without being glad, and to say it's been nice talking to you after being bored. See, after talking 1 hour, 2 hour, or more than that, the things were very bored with me. But even after being bored, I have to say them that it was nice talking to you. You can't say that I have talked with you, okay, and we had spent some 2 hours of time to each other, and it was the worst of time, okay, we have wasted the time. We can't say these things to the persons, okay, though it is wasted or though it was very bored, we have to say that it was nice talking to you, okay. But he tells to his son that, but believe me, son, I want to be what I used to be when I was like you. See, now he says that when I was like you, I was very innocent, okay, and I was very honest, and I was very trustworthy. So the same characters and the same qualities of such character, I want to get reback. Okay, I want to get it. I want to re-get it, but I can't get it. I can't tell directly to all those things to the person who sits before me. Okay, I want to unlearn all these muting things. I want to unlearn all these muting things, means all these show off things. Okay, laughing only with your teeth. Okay, shaking hands only with your hands. Okay, without showing any emotions, calling them inside or welcoming them to your house. These all things I have to mute. Okay, I would like to mute all these things. I have to unlearn all these muting things. Most of all, I want to learn how to laugh. Okay, most of all, he would like to learn how to laugh, for my laugh in the mirror shows only my teeth like a snake's bare fangs. He says that, you know, I have an artificial smile. I am smiling, I am laughing, okay, whereas only my teeth are showing in the mirror. Okay, so I want to learn, I want to relearn how to laugh from the bottom of my heart. Okay, when I laugh, okay, without any emotions, without any feeling, without any happiness, it seems me like a snake's bare fangs in the mirror. So in the last stanza, he talks to his son, show me, son, how to laugh. Show me how I used to laugh and smile once upon a time when I was like you. So in the last stanza, he completely regrets and repents to get back his earlier life or the earlier childhood, okay, and he wants to enjoy the same innocence, the same quality, and the same truth, love, and also the trustworthy things which were there in the earlier days. Okay, so we shall go with the first stanza today. Okay, there are completely one, three, five, seven stanzas are there. Okay, so today I deal with one, and tomorrow I will complete the whole poem. Okay, because we are lagging behind the time, hardly 10 minutes are left, and within 10 minutes, I have to take your attendance also. Okay, so let's go with the stanza first. Once upon a time, son, they used to laugh with their hearts and laugh with their eyes, but now they only laugh with their teeth while their eyes block cold eyes, search behind my shadow. So in the first stanza, he regressed and he repents for the lost thing. Okay, when he was a child, when he was a small boy, like his own son, the people, okay, even the unknown people, they used to talk to each other, okay, with a very friendly, very amicable manner. Okay, they had a brotherlyhood relation with each other. But now he says that once upon a time, son, they used to, means in the society, people used to, okay, people used to laugh with their hearts, okay, and laugh with their eyes. He says that earlier days, once upon a time, means earlier in the good old days, okay, in the good old days, my dear son, people used to laugh with their hearts, okay, they used to laugh with from the bottom of their hearts, and they used to laugh with their eyes, okay. We could easily recognize the happiness and the innocence from their innocent eyes. But now there is a cocktail face or the cocktail emotions in their eyes. We can easily rectify and easily recognize what they feel when they meet them, or what we feel when they meet us, okay. He says that earlier they used to laugh with their hearts and with their eyes, but now they only laugh with their teeth, okay. When they laugh, only we can see their teeth. There is no happiness, there is no sense of joy, there is no sense of any great feelings, okay. They laugh only with their teeth, while their eyes blocked cold eyes search behind my shadow, okay. While their eyes blocked cold eyes means artificial eyes, okay, or artificial smile, or artificial emotions. Eyes block cold eyes means artificial emotion. They are pouring, they are presenting, they are covering, they are showing, they are focusing, okay, some artificial, emotions or feelings of joy from their eyes, though they are not happy, okay, though they are not happy, okay, they are showing. Eyes blocked cold eyes means artificial happiness from their eyes, okay. And those eyes never looked at me, they search behind my shadow. Why? Because they want to check whether I am a successful person or a rich person or not. If I'm not there, they don't continue a talk with me, okay. So this is the end of the first paragraph. Tomorrow, I do complete all the six stanzas, and I will repeat the summary. And also, if the time permits, we shall discuss the question and answers. Okay. So tomorrow, I do share the following notes of of the poem into the group. Do you have any difficulty? Yes. Did you face any difficulty today?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Was it good?
Not at
Yes,
Not yet.
ma'am.
Okay, fine. So you have understood the poem. I mean the what is that? Introduction of the poem, and the what the poem talks about what things. Yes, may I get the answer? Can you
yes,
speak?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Safia, can you speak loudly? Because I have to check whether it is working properly or not. Shweta, are you there?
Yes,
Shweta,
ma'am.
okay, can you speak quite loudly? Are you understanding the poem?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is
Yes,
there any
ma'am.
okay? Is there any difficulty to understand?
No, ma'am.
No,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay, fine. So please insert your roll numbers immediately. Be quick. We have hardly 6 minutes of time. Okay, how are you, feeling about the class? May I get the answer? May I get the answer? How are you feeling about the class? I mean about the poem.
Nice, ma'am.
Okay,
Nice, nice.
okay. This should not be the fake as the poet speaks. Okay, and I need the innocent
No,
answer.
ma'am.
Okay, answer from your bottom of heart.
Offline classes.
Okay,
Yes, we miss offline classes.
you miss offline classes. Even I miss offline classes, offline faces. Okay, and the virtual things which you
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
felt in the last semester. Okay, nice. So we shall meet in the next class. I guess you have my class in the next week, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Huh.
ma'am.
So what I do is, uh, if I engage the class in the next week, we'll break the chain of continuity of the poem. If the time permits, I will take an extra class to complete the poem. Okay? So do attend it. It will be hardly
ma'am.
for 30 minutes. Fine? I will inform you regarding the class. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
shall end the meeting now. Have a good day.